What's up, Clashers? Welcome back to another Vo Show update. Level 14 clan. I love this clan. We are one of the most dedicated, cohesive, and coordinated attackers in the world of clashing. Well, at least that's just my personal opinion. Alright, Clashers, let's go through some updates before we head off to the war recap, where we just defeated a Chinese clan, literally by 1 star. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge Ron, aka Yofus. We miss you dearly, my friend. I especially miss our kick conversations, your unique humor, and your oldness. We learned a lot from each other, and I hope you the best in your future endeavors. You're always welcome back here anytime, though, Ron. And as we have one member leave us, we have 3 who return. I'd like to acknowledge Nigel, Gabe, and Awesome2. Welcome back, guys, and thank you for coming back to helping us carry on the good fight. Speaking of a good fight, let's jump right into this war recap with a Chinese clan. I'm sorry, your clan name is full of Chinese characters. I can't read Chinese, so therefore you're labeled as Chinese clan. This is a 50-50 war. I believe they had a ton more of Town Hall 11s with max heroes and a lot of wardens as well. So they were definitely had more attacks than we did. We were stronger in defense. So in the end, it came down some tight attacks. It was neck to neck for most of the way through, but our bases held up and our attackers came through. So, from about 8.5 hours remaining in war, Common Sense attacked their 6. The score at this point is 139 Bosho, 138 Chinese clan. With that 3-star attack, he brings the score to 141, 138. He's using a mass bowler attack here, and with any mass bowler attack, you want to make sure you funnel properly. So to the left side and to the right side, he drops bowlers down at the gold storages with some healers behind. After that, he throws a jump spell. A very unique placement of the jump spell, but it has a good reasoning. It allows the giant troops there to escape out of that little compartment or those double compartments, pathing them at the same time. So the bowlers on the outsides continue to funnel, while all the troops literally go down the middle, and if they stray out to the outside, the funnelers do such a great job that it directs everybody back towards the middle. He's got a little Tesla farm there at the town hall. Best you can do is just heal and rage. I'm surprised he didn't rage earlier, but he's smarter than I am. However, during this part here, he popped the warden a little sooner than I would have. I would have waited a little bit longer to at least where those empty spots are for the giant bombs to come out. Doesn't matter. This is such a great attack that even by hit by those giant bombs, it doesn't decimate his troops. He continues to power through. Healers left alive on the outside to sustain those bowlers to continue to clean the funnel. The queen and the giants who are lasted that long continue to shield while the queen and the warden do their thing. So at this point here, he's already got about 85% of the base destroyed. About 4 or 5 defenses left, looking kind of weak actually, those defenses. So it should be no problem for the remaining troops to clear everything out. Lovely use of the minions at the end there to clean out that expo. Great job 3-starring this base. That was a solid attack that put us up by 3 in this war. So that takes us to a score of 141 Bosho, 138 Chinese clan. Then the enemy came back, picking up 5 stars on 5 attacks, notably with a fail from their 1 on our 1 and their 8 picking up 2 stars on our Steffi Cake, number 2. With those 5 stars, the enemy is ahead by 2 stars. But then we charge back with Blaze hitting their number 7. He 3-stars that base to pick up the extra stars, bringing the gap to a 1-star lead for the Chinese clan. As the seesaw battle continues, their number 1 redeems themselves by 3-starring our Max, our dearly beloved Max, to bring up their lead by 2 stars. They continue to push on us, getting a few more extra stars to bring the score to 142, 147. This is where we do the Vosho magic and we come back because we never give up. It starts with Robbie attacking their 4, picking up that extra star and bringing the score to 143, 147. Then General attacks their number 1 and picks up the 2 stars, the much needed 2 stars, to bring this to a 1-star game. Keep your eyes out for General, because you never know, one day he may be a lieutenant. Alright guys, this is the tying attack. Conqueror Nick attacks number 4. This is a cleanup attack using a GoBolo strategy. So he starts down low at the southeast corner, dropping wizards to start his funnel. Then comes in the golem and the kill squad, and carefully watch how he uses his wall breakers. He doesn't put them right in front of the golems to get splash damage by the wizard tower. He throws them off to the side a little bit to ensure that they break that wall and they go in. So wall's broken, in comes your kill squad with your bowlers, rage them, and as angry little bowling, rock tossing monsters that they are, they just gather up all those defenses in the front, using that ability to sustain them through, especially when the CC troops and the heroes are advancing on them. And you can see how much value Nick gets out of this kill squad, taking out two ADs, an Expo, the CC troops, and they're still going strong. At this point here, there's not much more they can do. So he starts his phase 2 with an air attack, dropping his haste first. Hounds and loons come in. And as the balloons bum rush this base, they come in strategic manner to pick off those exterior defenses while the hounds just soak up all that damage and the balloons are raged in towards the core. He gets down to about 1 AD left. The queen is still going strong. I love that Max queen. She sure can take a beating, but she doesn't know where to walk. At this junction here, the queen's taking out the last cannon, and Bob's your uncle. Look at that fantastic attack. He kind of overkills his base with his hounds being unpopped. Wonderful strategic attack. Thank you for tying the war at this stage. With that solid attack, the score is tied at 147 to 147. And not only that, I'm sad that I don't have a picture of it, but the percentages was an actual tie. The destruction percentage for both clans was at 98%, and the stars at 147 each. You can't get a tighter, more intense matchup than that. And just when you didn't think it could get any more intense, General comes in on an attack on number 5 and takes this war home. He's doing a mass bowler attack, starting off on the west side. This is a second hit, so we can tell where the troll Teslas are. This Chinese clan utilizes a lot of these troll Teslas. I'm not sure about the strategy behind that, but it was effective before. But now that we know with these rehits where those are, we can plan accordingly. So the bowlers on the exterior there to clean up and funnel through. He does a great job at funneling. He does lose a few of those exterior bowlers, but it doesn't matter. At this point, most of the troops are going through that first jump and through that first rage. Double jump in, CC's triggered, bowlers are in. He's still got that warden ability. He pops it now as the CC is on top of that, and the troops are engaged by the heroes. Oh, look at that. There's just, the healers is just so dense and focused on those group of bowlers that they sustain any drops and all the pups that were attacking them earlier. Pumping right through. Look at that orgy of blue monsters stay together under that heal, being sustained by that healer Viagra as they just power through the rest of this base and taking out all those defenses, which are kind of weak for this Town Hall 11 base. So that's the downside of being too engineered. Your defenses cannot sustain an orgy grouping of that large, even with the bomb triggering off. The healers are just right on top of them, giving them fairy dust of magic to stay powered up and power through this base. And at this point, he's only got one troll Tesla left there on the east side. So much left. The queen still has her ability. He's just pretty much, at this point, rages her for fun. And that's it. One little thing up top. Oh, another Tesla tower up top. So 4 troll Teslas. Again, I'm not sure the strategy behind that. It may have worked to get the 99% 2 stars, but not on a rehit. General, thank you very much. I salute you, sir, for taking us to this wonderful victory of 148 to 147 in dramatic fashion. But of course, that doesn't end there. Just to rub the salt in the wound a little bit, Lieutenant, comes in and cleans up their one for extra percentages to take this war and push it right over the edge. I love this clan. I love the people that are in it. We work so well together. And we've proven here today that engineered bases are not the answer. It's skills on how you attack and the ability of your heroes. So really, honestly, when you come down to it, having strong heroes and strong walls is pretty much the key to any success. So that's it for this update. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for another update as we reach level 15. And if you ever want to come war with us, hit us up at Clash of Clans, Clan Vo Show, heading up to 500 wins. See you there.